Hey everybody, hope you're well. Welcome to the Dodgy Git Show. It's Dodgy Git Show 49. I'm Dodgy Git. I'm glad you could join me. I hope you're well. I hope your day is going as best it can be so far. Yeah, morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. I hope you're well. Yeah. Monday morning here. Good old England. Good old England. What are we at? Just coming up to 11:15 in the morning. Yeah, 2nd of October already. Blimey, what happened to the 1st? That went quick. Yeah, into October already, look. Weather's fine outside. Yeah, got the coffee going there. Morning coffee. Wrote myself a huge, great big list of single frickin' words as I picked them up this morning. I'm going through. I'm just gonna frickin' run through them and let wind blow out of my face at the screen and see what you'll think about it. If you have got a thought that comes to mind, yeah, and this is the important bit, any thoughts that come into your mind, yeah, you want to discuss them or you're curious about if they're right or wrong or whatever, put them in the chat, start up a chat group chat, get a conversation going over there. Yeah, tell people how you think about whatever subject. Yeah, it's almost like a game. Somebody was trying to play a game last night, but I don't particularly like the psychology of games. But it's a bit like a game, innit? You throw a word up and see what comes to mind. Huh? A whole fucking, yeah. Anyway, I hope you're well. I hope you got a bevy with you. Yeah, you can join me for a nice morning chat, morning coffee. Yeah, stroll through the day's thoughts so far. Look outside. You think that's all right? Don't have to put the heating on today. Power station don't need coal. It's my first word, coal. Coal. They say it's dirty, don't they? They say coal's dirty and that. You got to get it out of the ground, but we got loads of it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's like 30 years left underneath us or something. Allegedly, might be more. New techniques for scanning and extraction. Yeah, drone extraction. Don't need so many people down mines anymore. Don't need PPE. Don't need so much equipment. Blah 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 blah. Loads of different things we could apply to the coal industry, isn't there, to make it more efficient. Recent thing. It's not recent, but it's sort of people are starting to realise what it is and how it achieves it. Yeah, misting of exhausts, isn't it? Misting of exhaust. If you got all this coal dust, all these particles in the air, yeah, just saturate the air, don't you? Mist, water, captures all the particles and all the particles drop to the floor, right? So they don't go into the air. Is that what they mean by carbon capture when they're doing this coal burning? And you think, well, why the fuck do we need coal? It looks freaking grubby. It fucking gets in everything. It's, what is it? Ancient squash trees? Yeah? Ancient squash trees. Fucking hell, they've travelled a long fucking way, haven't they? Been through a hell of a bit of a journey. They end up being coal. Goodness gracious. Yeah, we set fire to it, don't we? And it gives us good energy. Gives us good heat. Get it hot. Yeah? Hot heat. We need that hot heat, don't we? Yeah? To make the correct metals. Yeah? We're talking about fundamental shit, like just on a big scale when you do it industrially like that. What's coal? It's fucking fire, isn't it? What's the first thing we did as fucking cavemen, women, fucking white cave fucking people? Fucking made a fire, didn't we? What did we put on it? Fucking old log. What do we do in the morning? Oh, it's fucking half burnt log. Fucking chuck it on anyway. We're not going to keep it. Chuck it on. Oh, look, you're fucking burning it. Yeah? Simple shit. Then we started fucking metallurgy, didn't we? Fucking about metal. We need to make metal. We need to make the right sort of metal. Hard enough. strong enough, tough enough, malleable enough, elastic enough to be just right, so that our machine isn't made of cheese. Yeah? The reference to cheese in mechanical engineering is because cheese has a varying array of different features, doesn't it? It can crack, squash, tear, rip, compress. Yeah? Cheese. We don't want to make our metal that's like cheese, do we? We want metal that's metal. Yeah? Did the fundamental science and the chemistry behind why do we want a metal that like that, don't we? That's why we have metal. It's very, 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 very good. Yeah? And the machines that England makes, that we've put on ships and sent to India and they're still using today, made out of the finest of materials we could have manufactured, right, with the knowledge we had at the time, instead of the flimsiest shite that will fall apart at the merest of glances. Yeah? But coal, yeah, why do we need coal? Because we've fucking got it on our doorstep and we may as well use it instead of dragging somebody else's halfway across the world and then saying it's green because it costs less. Same with gas. We've got loads of gas. Next word on the list, see? We got loads of gas. Tons of it. Tons. I don't know how you weigh gas. How the fuck do you weigh gas? Put it in a liquid? Or you got to fucking squash it then, ain't you? How would you squash it? Oh, I use diesel electric generators and compressors. Oh, right. Back to fucking square one again. You plug the fucking thing into the pipeline. You don't need all that shit, do you? Don't need to start lugging it around. That's why England was so fucking unique, or the United Kingdom was so unique in the fact it fucking wired and piped itself up. The national grid. Go to the States, it ain't done like that. You fucking United States ain't one big fucking power plant and you fucking wires from here to there. It's all sectioned off. This power plant runs that city and that town. That power plant runs that, that and that. That dam, hydroelectric, runs this, this and this. None of it's fucking joined up. Maybe that's the fucking fundamental problem. If they had joined fucking United States up, they could borrow from one state to the next as and when they fucking used it. Right? So they could have the dirty fucking producing things in places where there fucking weren't any people and it'd all be fucking wired in anyway. And America ain't wired up like that. But England is. England's wired up like that. We got gas supplies and we got gas network. When did gas pipes stop being laid? They've been using gas since methane, blue flame of Egypt. Yeah? Make a whole show about the colour blue. It's reflectology or whatever it is. Reflectiveness. Yeah? Blue. But gas, we've got it rigged up. What policy, and going back to the previous show, and many others, please like and subscribe and go back and have a look at some previous shows. Content may cross over. What policy, politicians, lords, ladies and gentlemen, wrote the policy, procedure and fucking paragraphs that led us to not be connecting our new housing estates to gas? When was that allowed to be a thing? And in actual fact, it does actually have relevance to me because I happen to live on one of those estates. Yeah? You haven't rigged up the gas pipeline to the housing estate. In this side of the road, the other side of the road, up the road and down the road in the estates that you've built over the last few years. Yeah? Even though some of the places that you've built them next to have a mains gas supply going to them, right? You haven't bothered rigging it up because the policy dictates to the builders, dictates to the designers that instruct the builders, because it's the designers that are reading the policy in the office saying, can I have this far from that? Yeah? So the policy is driving the designers to design estates where they feel, and policy dictates, that a gas supply to each home would be deemed unnecessary, inefficient, and ungreen. So, okay, you've taken that stance. Before the thing's even built, and this is the fucking thing, making it out of cheese, right? Everybody now on this estate, how do you think they get gas to their home? Because they haven't rejected gas as a form of freaking energy to heat their homes. They're all right into it. Because it's cheaper than the electric. Yeah? So what have all these people done? They've installed a gas fire, stuck a pipe out the wall, yeah? Gone and got themselves a big fucking red tank of gas. Or two. How do they have them delivered? How do they have very heavy, big red bottles delivered to their home regularly for the rest of the property's existence? Oh yeah, it comes on a diesel lorry, doesn't it? A big, heavy diesel lorry that's had to gallivant around the countryside to deliver these 2 bottles of compressed gas. Right? You had to squash it into the bottle, that's taking energy. You had to put it on the fucking lorry, that's taking energy. You had to drive the lorry, that's taking energy. You had to make the fucking lorry, that's taking energy. Take it off the lorry, it takes fucking energy. Plug it in, and you finally fucking let it decompress itself and fucking heat your home. What a fuckery way of looking at anything. Isn't it? So this is why people such as myself are looking at the people with the policy writers and makers and going, excuse me, bud, we need to have a little chat, don't we? Yes, we fucking well do. Yes. Yes. Yes, I'll remove my foot from your ass if you promise to fucking listen and do something about it, you little scrotum. Gas. Designers. Fundamental estate fucking design. Driven by policy writers, the politicians that obfuscate it if you even fucking raise it as a fucking thing. Oh, the housing crisis, this. Oh, we need to make it cheaper for homes. What a crockload of shit. Do you make it cheaper for the single mother to heat her home once she's got onto that fucking a new build estate? How does she heat her home? Oh, fucking electric fucking, what is it? You've got a kettle loop heating up a concrete block with electric that you've created. How? Burned coal. So we do need the coal. So if we're efficient with the way we get the coal out, that electric will be fucking super cheap, won't it? In fact, it should cost fucking nothing. Because we got so much coal, we're selling a bit, aren't we? Just enough to cover fucking what we're offset by. Means everybody's electric bills will be fuck all. Because we're burning coal. You can't say it's fucking polluting. Because that big fucking long exhaust pipe you built on the factory's got a right old fucking rain shower going on in it, isn't it? Yeah, and it's all running off and you're capturing all that, aren't you? Then you're putting it back on the forests so it can regenerate, right? Yeah, using it for fertilizer for the fields, right? Yeah? Pure fucking magic. Diesel, do we need diesel? Talked about diesel a bit, haven't we? Diesel lorry, deliver the gas. Diesel generator, compressor, fucking turbo shaft, compressor thing, fucking squashy gas. Builder turns up, puts solar panels on your fucking roof, innit? Put in your air source heat pump. How does he get there? Oh, diesel van, innit? Fuck. No shit, Sherlock. It is fucking humorous, right? Petrol. What are you gonna do with petrol? We get good petrol from Saudi oil fields because it's runny and it's petroleum-y-ish. Viscosity is a bit nah. Get Russian oil, yeah, it's like fucking Marmite. Blub, blub, blub. Make diesel and other shit out of that. Yeah. Won't even get into what fucking ships burn. I'd love to see if somebody could ever fucking do this. I don't know how they would ever fucking do it. Put a camera inside the cylinder of a running ship's engine so you could see what was happening every time that fucking piston went up and down. The amount of fucking dinosaurs that got thrown in there. Yeah, throw old dinosaurs in, fucking squash it, set light to it. Whole thing goes fucking raw again, doesn't it? For a final time before it's turned into fucking black snowflakes and lands on the ground. Funny. Petrol. Then you got aircraft fuel, ain't ya? Yeah, well, that's what, fuck it, that's like 6-star refined fuel. It's like 6-star diesel, isn't it? Because it's inert unless you hit it. You could throw a fag butt in it, cigarette butt. It'd go out. And hydrogen, fucking hell, highly volatile. We've got to compress it with fucking diesel anyway. Or electric. This is done by coal, which again, it's like fucking at least embrace one. And it is a bit like the kid who's monopolised all the toys. It's not playing with any of them. It's not playing with any of the fucking toys, right? But he fucking wants them all. Yeah? Learn to fucking play with one properly. Get it running efficiently, yeah? Then start linking things up to it and watch the effect, cause and effect, innit? Yeah? They say the flow of the currency is controlled by the banks. Yeah? Currency and the banks. And what was my point? Fucking totally gone. Poof. That was really something I fucking needed to say then as well. So you've compressed your hydrogen, you've used that, you've used embrace your fucking, if you're gonna run your coal field, yeah, cause and effect. It's like a river, alright? They had this model in Munich Engineering Museum or something, had this huge, great big fucking lovely room, and it had a huge big model, and it was to do how they controlled their river system years ago, how they thought about it and developed the thinking about it. Huge big river, and there was different interactive points along this fucking table, and you pressed a button or pushed a lever, and like it brought a dam up halfway across the river, so the flow of the river changed at that point in the river, yeah. And then it came down to the next bit, and this is all about playing again, yeah, learning to play and be a fucking kid. I've seen Sunak prattling around, yeah, embrace that, yeah. It's a fucking human being, yeah. It's actually quite an appealing thing to see. He's willing to fuck around. I don't care if the man falls over. Don't overdo the fucking smiley and all that lot, but fucking have a fucking, just be a human being, right? It's gone off my fucking point again. So you got this fucking river, and you've put this thing on lever fucking number 1 has fucking gone from A to B. So you got A, and you got 1 is B, right? And you set the next thing in the river, like, I don't know, you might put wind turbines in, so you put these pillars in, yeah? And then it changes the flow of the river again. So you got 2 is on, I don't know, you put 4 wind turbines, D, 2D. And then so you work your way down this river fucking model, and you play around with the flow of the water, and it either creates flooding, and they'd like a little house on the side there, like it's just at the edge of the river, and by doing certain things you could flood the house, yeah? And that's all we're doing with the infrastructure of the country. You've called this party, conference, coffee, or whatever it is, isn't it? Because they got them old boys there. They say Sunak's fucking winning, and I reckon he is in the running of the people that are there at the moment. I think he's got it in the bag, because the others aren't fucking punting nothing, and I can't even be bothered to listen to them anymore, to be quite honest. I've listened to them for fucking 3 years. Their narrative, their fucking stance. Sunak I've watched develop a bit, and it seems to have a genuine want to grab hold of this train set and fucking sort it out properly. Train set, HS2. Again, if you got your fucking coal mines sorted out and you're spinning up your fucking electrons properly, ain't you, pal? Yeah? Your HS2 ain't gonna cost you fuck all, is it? Because it's run on electricity that you've spun up at your whirly mill, right? Right, so you got your coal and your whirly mill in your fucking sock, and now you can get this fucking choo-choo going, can't you? Yeah, you get your choo-choo going, you make all these fucking whinging, fucking moaning, fucking drama queens all fucking happy, wouldn't you? You get the drama queens happy, yeah? Stop the fucking farmers being pissed off that nobody's buying anything, because all these drama queens would be out shopping under his fucking produce, wouldn't they? He's got to make his produce. So when you make that fucking train track, make sure the fucker can get his fucking big new combine harvester next generation, because you just taken his fucking hedgerow away, his field's bigger, he wants to widen a track on his fucking doodah. Yeah, make sure that HS2's got a hole underneath it big enough for him to get more than a fucking squirrel's fucking bicycle. Yeah? So that's your fucking train set sorted, isn't it? Not really, no. How the fuck are you gonna get train set 1 to fucking train set 2? Gonna use your fucking noggin in the tunnel you just built? Yeah? Get HS1 and 2 fucking in a line. Yeah? I want a box of flowers to land in Kent. At the very end, I want it to take no more than half an hour for my box of flowers to get onto the... Talked about moving a ton of flour. Now we're talking about a box of flowers. I ordered a box of flowers, right? No, I haven't, but alright, that's just theoretical. Order a box of flowers. I want them to land in this country fresh and crisp and cool. From Amsterdam? Okay, that's where the flower fucking market is. Fuck it, I want to fly my flowers in from Amsterdam using minimal fucking airspace, air time, and fucking air pollution to stop all these freakazoids thinking we're fucking scattering aluminium on their head. So I want to fucking fly the little fucker in, alright? Because I ain't bought fuckloads, have I? I've only bought a fucking few flowers. Like, we don't need Actually, yes, we do use a lot of flowers, don't we? So we've been to the flower market in Amsterdam. We got this big fuck off jet, and we need to land it somewhere without squirting shit all over fucking everyone's head. So we need to drop it in our fucking country as quick as possible, as near as as we can, right? I know where we could do that, right? Then you need to sling it on your fucking choo-choo, don't you? Because just let's say I ordered these flowers for fucking Dorothy in fucking Manchester. No, fuck it, Liverpool. There you go. Fucking Dorothy's sat on a fucking bench in Liverpool docks. I've ordered her flowers from Amsterdam. Make up a little Jack and Ori for you. Yeah? Want to get them on the fucking Flugzeug? Fucking up across the pond. On your choo-choo. Under London, past London, over London, in London, out London, round London, over London, round London, Birmingham. Look, there it goes. We're on the way to the seaside, right? Off you go to fucking Manchester on your choo-choo, super fast. Only taken 2 hours so far. Fuck me, with 2 hours we were down there in the bottom corner of the fucking country a minute ago. Now, pal, we're fucking here in Manchester. All right. Fucking a few bods get on, a few bods get off. Yeah? Call boxes change for your flowers so they arrive crisp. Next station, Liverpool. Oh, why'd they put it there? Oh, well, there's a dock there, isn't there? There's a dock there, so that's useful for getting flowers on ships and shit like that if you want to take them, let's say, fucking anywhere else. Yeah? Yeah? Maybe the ship. Oh, yeah. Wow. Liverpool. Ships, flowers on ships. Fucking hell, cruise ships have flowers, don't they? Fuck, oh, there's an industry for you straight away. Yeah? Just make it work. Get Dorothy a fucking flowers, right? Stop fucking hoarding all your fucking little toys, right? And let other people play with them. Because they got ideas about how they want to fucking build the Lego kit too. Yeah? Maybe you'll be fascinated by things they have to say. See, we talked about coal, that's where we started. That's where we made electric for this choo-choo set. We just fucking arrived flowers for Dorothy with, right? Or you can go with the old nuclear, can't you? However, I wouldn't. Nuclear. Kiss to you, darling. Love you. Nuclear is filthy, isn't it? And it's filthy forever. Now the coal, we've got a waterfall going on there, haven't we? Must have fucking spray bay, fucking Mr. Mustle Mist, yeah, Mist, yeah, Mr. Mist, spray booth, watering down our carbon coming off our burny coal, right? So the carbon for that's been captured, and we're au fait with the emissions, right? Got to build the place and maintain it. But you got to do that with any machine, yeah? Certainly with a nuclear fucking power plant. And all those rods you've got to bury, dispose of, grind into salt. What do you do with it? Apart from just fucking ignore it. How are we still ignoring nuclear waste? They say there's management facilities, but there's not. It's a fucking badly lined fucking concrete hole in the ground that will eventually leak and probably be to our detriment. Again, the kid with the toys ain't fucking thinking what he's playing with, right? He's not even trying to think what he's playing with. He just fucking wants all the fucking toys. You go onto wind and solar, right? Go onto wind and solar. Wind is bollocks. It costs more kilojoules to produce and install and maintain the piece of shit fucking windmill. Yeah, it wasn't so bad when it fucking ran the fucking grinder straight from the fucking shaft. That wasn't so bad, but no, you've gone fuckery, made it fucking, I want a bigger one. I want mine bigger than yours, more efficient. The bollocks is it? What are you doing with all the blades off them? Ugh, it's not like you made the blades out of hemp either. If you'd made them out of hemp, you could have recycled them by now, but no, you didn't bother, did you? Oh no, we don't want to go down that narrative. It might start hippies coming out of the fucking woodwork and starting going, "Oh, peace, man." Fucking hell. Yeah, so your fucking kilojoule fucking mathematics for your fucking wind turbine just never adds up. And again, what's the little boat burning as he bobs around in the fucking ocean, trying to stay in the same place, going nowhere? Diesel. It is bollocks. It's a wind for me. Keep it chuntering around on a fucking... You don't need... It doesn't... I don't think it benefits the fucking grid. I don't know the science behind it. But just the concrete in production, the installation, you're going to have some hell of a flipping power output to even freaking feed it back. Become more efficient, it might be different now. Solar, I know, allegedly, although I have read documents about it, proper ones, that solar is by law, because of the policies that are written. Again, this is what we're talking about, policy writing, politicians, yeah, what's actually right, who's playing with the train set. The solar panel regulations and laws state that they're not allowed to be any more than 20% efficient. So why on earth is there a huge government punt for everybody to put them on their roofs if they're knowingly not as efficient as they could be? Because the manufacturers are going, they want us to do what? Yeah, but this thing's fucking banging. No, they say it's too much. But it worked. That's what they wanted, wasn't it? No? Oh. Are we going to do that then? And then the manufacturing company will have to fuck around with their product that was fucking brilliant just to bring it in line with regulation. You know, I know some straight six engines that were like that. Won't get into the history of the straight six engine, but yeah. Actually, we could do all day, couldn't we? Then what we got? Insulation. What's this? Fucking... The insulation thing is almost like a... Shit, what do we do with all this leftover product? We've got fuckloads of fucking that foam that crumbles into little balls, isn't it? What should we do with that? Oh, well, it's not very good to get rid of. It's ever so fucking flammable. I know, let's go and stick it in people's fucking houses and call it insulation. So they've run around, yeah. All the people were first on the thing. They had the guys up the ladder with the diesel vans and electric fucking drills going all day, putting fucking holes in their house, squirting this fucking stuff in. Yeah. But it's funny, well, it ain't funny, it's fucking deadly fucking, it's disgusting, really. The buildings in that project that have been missed. Yeah, like blocks of flats, yeah. Yeah. People over in the masonettes. Yeah. The elderly people's sort of row of terraced one-bedders. Yeah. None of that gets done, does it? No. No. It is funny. Who owns it? Oh, housing associations, and it own all them. Oh, but it's not the council, is it? So the housing associations have been willing to upgrade everything, and were only, well, they almost got gazumped, didn't they, by having the law was going to be changed, the policy, and that was going to be changed for landlords having their property up to energy rating C. Yeah, it would have fucked the housing associations. That's why that policy and law and act was never passed, and that was very recent. But that's to do with how many homes are controlled and owned and are financially managed and responsible for by housing associations. That's why that's not been done. Yeah, you got a new boiler, got new windows, you had insulation done recently. You know even fucking where your housing manager is? Does your housing manager even know what stock they're dealing with? Because they don't appear to have a accessible database of any usable information about any given property within any of their associations, houses, or departmentalised. What did we find the other day? You might want to go and look at the video about, it's named Homelessness and Police Figures. Yeah, go and see how the housing system works for someone who's looking for alleged council supplied property. Yeah, it's all departmentalised down into what I found 15 or 16 housing association companies, subsidiary companies, and I bet they're all owned or have shares in by the people that run or are the chief executives of the housing associations. So this is where I want you lot to get your fucking shit in and start your train set fucking back on the rails. Yeah? You've come in the room and you've kicked the fucking toys all over the fucking place and everybody's pissed off and looking at you like, what the fuck is you doing? Who's this kid? We're pissed off. Yeah, fucking cladding. See, you're alright writing fucking policy one way to fucking restrict people doing one thing, but then when it came to that cladding, you were perfectly happy to be as lackadaisical as you like, yeah? And allow, what was it, these housing associations again? To put this fucking, knowingly put this deadly shit on people's houses? Yeah? Is that what we're going to find with this fucking bubble insulation? You lot are going to have to go and blow it out of everybody's fucking cavities soon, ain't ya? Yeah, fucking cavity search for fucking tiny balls. No fucking things past fucking next week, do they? Just think about, oh, can we make money out of it? Yeah, alright, yeah. Oh, I would do that then. People make fucking millions out of the most stupid of fucking projects. You know, what do you do for a living, mate? Oh, I'll do this. What? Yeah, I made fucking 3 million last year. What? Fuck me. People really do that? Yeah, fucking hell, mate, they're nuts. And it is. Society's gone fucking loony bin, isn't it? So yeah, fucking talk about that shit. Talk about vans. Can we talk about cars? Heavy electric cars rubbing down our fucking rubber. Huh? What was it? Fucking. Well, God, I looked last night. What was what? It was looking last night at tyres and £319 each. Yeah, I didn't buy those. I'll go buy the £70 ones. Because my thinking is, I can have like 4.5 tyres, can't I, for the price of one? Yeah. So don't you think I put tyres on it, sit out there, foot on the brake, spin the wheels until the tyres just wear out and go pop. Put another set on it, and I still wouldn't be out of pocket, would I? But no, yeah, £319 for a tyre last night I was looking at. And I just thought, and that I haven't got a very listen, I do have quite a nice automobile, but it isn't new. God blimey, how old is it? It's 15 years old. Yeah, yeah, but it does like nice tyres on it. Yeah, but I'm not paying £319 for them. I know it's unjustifiable to me. It is unjustifiable. It's like the ketchup, wasn't it? Fucking hell, we talk about random shit at this show. I hope you're with me so far. I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you participate in as best you can. Yeah. think let's go over here and have a little click about. Hang on a sec. Make those in there. Yeah, I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. I hope you're enjoying me having a little rant and a breeze out of my face. Yeah, I do enjoy a good chinwag. And yeah, this was the idea of this morning. You see, Monday morning, this is just lit the shopping list of thoughts. Yeah, things to do. The to-do list. This will probably come up shouting in a minute. I'm just checking if I'm. Yeah, just random to-do shopping list of how to fix the country, innit? Yeah. We talked about harbours linking up with trains, didn't we? But you departmentalise the trains so that the rails and the actual train units themselves, the running gears, like fucking two different things. You're like, why did you do that? It's like, fair enough, like if you owned the whole thing, and you could say, oh well, you know, it's a career line, isn't it? It's a career path within the train industry, within the rail industry. But it should I think be controlled as a fucking whole entity. But then I suppose it's like airspace and airlines, isn't it? Yeah. This whole thing about competing things on the lines and competing, you know, two companies running two different trains on the same line. That isn't how the train track works. It doesn't work like that. You just need the trains to be a system that functions efficiently. Like, I want a train every fucking 10 minutes. And it should be efficient because you should be making your electricity cheaply. And if you owned the lot, then you'd be getting it at cost, wouldn't you? So your spreadsheet would read totally different to a fucking corporation that's having to pay tax on it and pay a CEO to implement policy to fucking write that. Yeah? Start owning shit again. Yeah? If you have to fucking take it back, so be it. By force, so be it. This is fucking England. Yeah? Nobody's fucking realised that yet. Fucking hell. Yeah? And standing for no shit. We built fucking bridges and tunnels, fucking spread the knowledge fucking around the world. Now everybody's profiteering from it, wants to come here on holiday, become fucking critical, or a resident that wants to fucking do weird things. Start changing our policy in our schools and universities about fucking sex change operations and fucking age of consent and fucking what they say to do. They school just come up schools to ban phones. Well, we've talked about fucking poke and go green homework, haven't we? Right, and we've talked about displaying things in a different format if somebody doesn't understand it. So how are these students meant to do their homework at home through their fucking poke and green go fucking iPad thing, and they have to fucking take it home with them and do poke and green go there? Not learning to do anything, are we? You're feeding these people into like industry, aren't you? Next word's hospital. You're feeding people into the hospitals and the universities that aren't capable of fucking doing anything apart from fucking moan, complain, moan, complain. Oh, what do you make this week then? Make what? Oh, make a noise. Yeah? It's what you're feeding into fucking industry. How'd you get the fucking dexterity of fucking surgeon when the fuckers don't know how to sew. Fucking hell, kids that don't know how to sew, like needle and thread, innit? Fucking hell. Oh no, it's embarrassing and shameful to fucking have something that's repaired, right? It's all over the fucking telly now, though, isn't it? Oh, fucking recycle this. Oh, repair that. Oh, this is really cool because it was in the 1970s. Yeah, like the table. What's that table? I do feel guilty for that, actually. The table that's on the fucking TV set in the morning we're in England, right? You got fucking Good Morning TV at like fucking 8 or 9 o'clock or whatever it is. And there's a table in the middle of it. It's from the 70s. A certain manufacturer and artist made that shape, yeah. He also made a round table. This one's like an oblong shape, yeah. They also made a round one. The mother of my kids had the round one when I first met her, and we used it for a while. And I think something happened to it. It cracked, or somebody sat on it, and like it didn't. Anyway, it ended up going. And I always look at that table in the morning now and go, I actually quite like the artistic shape of that. And a lot about the 70s to me is quite appealing. I like some of the colours, the style, the architecture, some of the simplicity and just the styling of things. Some of the clothes, I think, although not how do you describe it? It's not ghastly. It's just unique design. Yeah, things like, what was that? It's like the Aston Martin Lagonda, a well-made man's shoe, a quality pipe, and a certain tone of guitar music. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell, bizarre, yeah. Funny how things can spark off all kinds of thoughts and imaginations, eh? That's the point, though, isn't it? Express yourself, let it out, don't hold it in, sit there going rocking backwards and forwards until you start wiping poo all over the chair and licking the window, right? Because a lot of this, it is like, fuck it, and it is, unless you have an overview and just go, all this stuff could be quite easily fucking managed if the person got hold of the fucking train set properly and started, instead of hoarding the toys in a fucking pile round his lap, yeah, started laying them out. Yeah? We'll have level crossing there. That means the cars can go from that bit to that bit. And we'll have the train track going around there. And we'll have the trucks over there doing that power making thing. And then we have the people over here in the green area. That's all nice, but they can be given enough space to wander about and like grow their own vegetables like they did in the 50s. Yeah. Policy, regulation, acts and law again. Post-war, a discussion with a fucking conference group room of folks, the fucking whatever around the fucking naffy wagon, was saying we need to build houses for everybody. How should we build them? Some of the houses they built post-war are the most desirable houses to fucking live in now. Why? Because as a home, as a family home, or as a unit to live in, right? The prefabs are still about, yeah? They function for their purpose. They fit the purpose well and still allow the person to live. Look at a prefab. It might only have one bedroom, one bathroom, one lounge and one kitchen. Yeah? It might have a tiny footprint, but it's got a front garden, it's got a back garden. Because the person that lives in it needs to have peace, needs to have space, needs to feel free, needs to have access to the outdoors. Yeah? This jumbling everybody up in tower blocks and then fucking giving them park to fucking walk through dog piss. Yeah? Or fucking feel intimidated by drug dealers. That ain't no way to fucking build no green space, is it? And it affects people's mental health. It's rats in a cage again. Fucking hell. That's like fucking, and that's like going back pre-war fucking test on fucking all kinds of shit crap, isn't it? Fucking put rats in cage. Okay, how'd they get on? Oh, alright today. Alright. Squash the cage a bit fucking smaller. How are they today? Oh, he's getting a bit fucking aggy. Oh, why? Well, you can't turn around properly because of that one's there. Alright. Make the cage smaller. Make the cage smaller. Next day. How they doing? Oh, that one's killed that one. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. Why is that? Well, he was fucking trying to turn around because he's pissed off being there, and then he wouldn't move because he couldn't get his head that way. And then they started having a scrap, and then this geezer said, oh, fuck it, and bit that one. And then that one bit that one, and that one's fucking had his fucking eyeball out. Shit me. Rats in cages. Scientific experiments carried out. We're the fucking same, man. Yeah? Talk about electric grid in America, innit? Not all fucking joined up. Separate cages, innit? Shrink them. Shrink the capacity of each to function within its given space. Till they fucking wipe themselves out and then they ain't gonna worry about fuck all of you. Hang on, let me breathe some air back in, man. I've blown enough out of my face. Let's have a little pause for a second. I hope you lot are well. Where are you in the world? Tell me in the chat, eh? Tell me in the comments. What you got planned today? What you got planned today? You about to go to bed? You just got up in the morning? No. I see some on the TV there. Watch the news normally in the morning, write down shit like this, winds me up, gets on my nerves. Also allows me to fucking remember how to write. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Block capitals type of scribbler I am. Yeah. Yeah, block capitals, scribble. It's actually as much as my dad's handwriting as I remember as it is mine. It's quite spooky. Yeah. Yeah, oh blimey, yeah. I suppose I better mention that. Just came up there along one of them strips on the news. Edmonton in London, UK, a 16-year-old boy has been stabbed. Not sure why, what, fucking how. Probably drugs or a phone or something fucking stupid, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, there's another thing that needs sorting out, innit, on this fucking to-do list of shopping list of to-dos. Yeah, our Dodgy Party Conference. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining me at the Dodgy Party Conference. We're coming up to 54 minutes or so, bang to the show. What, we're halfway down my list, and it's going to keep cruising along. I mean, Monday lunchtime might take you up to a fucking snack sarnie, innit? Yeah, a snack sarnie at Fag 30. What do you reckon? Snack sarnie at Fag 30. Then we're going to talk about youth crime. Yeah, we're going to do lock the fucker up. In you go, mate. Why'd you juke the kid up? Okay. Lock the fucker up. Talk to him later. Yeah? Let him calm down. Let him gather his thoughts. Give time to understand the situation. Yeah, and the background. Very important. Background. What's the environment of these people? Yeah? Where have they come from? Yeah? They come from that mansion house in the countryside? Yeah? Or they come from that inner city fucking shit hole where there's no food, no electric, fucking no duvet cover. Yeah? Mum's pissed or cracked up on the sofa with some bloke fucking or 5 that fucking happen to fucking be in the house. Yeah, some people's lives are rough as fuck. I mean rough as fuck. Parents don't notice them. Just think they're another person. They're not, they're a fucking child. Yeah. Yeah, fucking end up in prison, innit? That's something we got to deal with. Prisons. What the fuck are we going to do with prisons? Going on there too. Fucking one of Jamie Bulger's killers should never be let out of prison. Good. Fucking good. Jamie Bulger was cold-bloodedly murdered and bullied. He was bullied all day and then he was murdered. And he was 5 or 6 years old. And he was bullied and then murdered by 2 boys who both got caught, ended up in prison. God rest his soul, little boy. It is, yeah. We're talking about all these things we need to sort out. We need to sort out the prisons, the fucking mental health of people. Yeah. Why people need to go. What environment has somebody been living in to allow them mentally and physically to go out and kill a 16-year-old person? A person. It doesn't. Their age, sex, fucking colour, creed, or race, fucking irrelevant. What the fuck led that person? Yeah, because it is. They're the live wire. They're the live wire, and the live wire. They're the live wire in the shell model. A couple of shows back, go look at that. SHEL shell model. There's other fucking letters, but I started where I did. Yeah. Gotta sort those things out. How'd you get any respect for fucking prison? How'd you get respect for prison? Because you don't offer them fuck all. You do not offer them. They need to be able to have. When you go into prison, you're not going into prison, you're going back into the education system until you can learn to function as a member of society that's valued and has a skill. And that's what brings you value to the society, is you possess a skill. Yeah, you can benefit society. Yeah, you can benefit yourself in your society. You can build. Yeah, build, paint, draw, express yourself, as long as you don't do anybody else any fucking harm. How do you sort the prisons out? You got to offer them fucking, and it isn't a case of offer. It's at 9 o'clock, class starts. If you're not in attendance, or you start kicking off, you'll be removed immediately to another part of the process until you're ready to come back, progress through the class. Now you can progress quite quickly if you apply yourself with a positive mental attitude and focus towards what you're trying to achieve. Yeah. People say you never stop learning. You never leave fucking school. You never leave the education system. It's just if you're willing to fucking accept it or not. Yeah? Embrace it with a positive mental attitude and fucking move it forward and pass on that knowledge so that others can use it wisely. You'll never leave the education system. Nobody does. You go into an industry, first thing they're doing is putting you on a fucking training course just to keep you safe because you're a human. and you fuck up all the time. In fact, statistics say, statistics, bollocks, isn't it? Most errors occur in the human part of any system. Yeah? It isn't the bricks and mortar that's wrong. It's not the vehicle. It's not the gun. It's not the aeroplane or the ship. Yeah? It wasn't the gate or the computer that fucked up. It's the human being. Human beings fuck up all the fucking time. And what we've got is a fucking accumulative compounded, a compounded accumulation of fuck ups over a long period of time until these fundamental fucking toys are all in a big pile and scratched and they're not functioning properly. What do you do when you come out of prison? Straight on the fucking street? Where's the fucking housing support? Housing support ain't there. It's run through the fucking 16 different fucking housing associations for all sorts of fucking daft, bollocksy reasons that they'll come up with. I wish somebody would shut that fucking distressed animal up. I've had a dog barking for 3 hours. Can you hear it? Fucking thing. I feel sorry for it. I want to go and let it out or walk it. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, we got these young people stabbing each other. They're going to fucking prison. They're not getting help in any prison. They come out, they're homeless. They get on the housing thing. They go through all these housing associations. They manage to get themselves in a fucking place. Yeah? Then what do? They try and get themselves on a course. They try and get themselves a job that will pay for them to go on the course to keep themselves safe. And then they're back in the education system. They're back in the classroom. Learning, talking, discussing. Yeah? But there's no point doing unless we learn off it, do we? Because this dude's trying to find himself a gaff, right? He's trying to find himself a house on a new build estate. And he's trying to figure out if he can afford to live there, right? But there's no fucking gas supply, so the electricity, it says on there, heating, central heating, yes. Yeah? Available power supplies, electric only. Yeah? Immediately puts him off because he knows he can't afford the fucking electric bill just to heat it. In fact, he already knows what's the point of going and living there when whoever designed it and built it was so fucking tight, stupid and fucking penny pinching that they only put electric in. And that's what the problem is. Because the guy sat there going, well, what's the point of living there? And who designed that shit? And then thinking, fucking hell, we did a class in fucking prison about fucking estate design and management, didn't we? Oh yeah, that has some things to do. And then the guy thinks, fucking hell, that's why I don't want to live here, because it was designed by fucking people that were compromising shit all the time. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh, they thought this bit wasn't very good, so we couldn't put that in there because they'd get upset and cry into their funny shaped cup. Yeah? So people lose faith with shit. Yeah? Okay, that dog's distressing me now. But we could talk about all these different things. Look, what we got, frigging hotels full, haven't we? There's no houses available. The houses that are available are badly built, badly designed, controlled by badly implemented fucking mass profiteering fucking corporations of fucking so-called housing association responsible fucking presentations. We got migrants filling up the hotel. So even if you did want to go off on a job, you know, oh yeah, you got a 4 on 4 off, have you, mate? All right. Oh, I could stay in a hotel 3 nights. Okay, where's the hotel? All right, it's that one, is it? All right, give him a ring then. I fucking give him a ring. All right, yeah, fucking do that. No way, fucking no. No, mate. The hotel's shut. It's full of migrants. Oh, okay, you got another one? No, hotel's shut, mate. It's full of migrants. Oh, you got another one? Oh, well, that's that 4 on 4 off job fucking gone out the fucking window then, isn't it? Yeah, fuck me, break your leg. What's going to happen in rural Scotland, where there's a politician I was cursing earlier, Scottish bloke that still lives with his fucking mum. He was a Tory party conference fucking speaker, some bloke. I was fucking 3-second judging in fucking thingy. Yeah, let's say his mum's tripped over in his fucking rural community in Scotland. What are they going to do? Send a fucking electric ambulance, aren't they? Yeah? Who's buying this stuff? Who's okaying it? Because when they said, oh, well, we're going to, break down the fucking structure of government so that local authorities can make their own plans. It's like, no, because local authorities don't possess the skill or the financial fucking department to go and do a deal on fucking 400 fucking ambulances. They got to go and do a deal on 3, which means the geezer's just going, right, lads, those £20 stickers just went out to £80 each plus the VAT, all right? Yes. Who owns those companies that fucking do up all those wagons and that lot? Yeah? Fucking retired coppers. Yeah, funny, innit? All meet down the golf club to shake hands. Yeah. So yeah, these politicians need to get shit in order. Fucking Grant Shapps. What have I got here? Fucking the ambulances need sorting out, like properly, like buy a proper fleet where they're all the fucking same instead of fucking every single one I see is fucking different. Every single fucking ambulance I see is different. What's it like for people to fucking use the things if every single time they go out there to use it, the thing's fucking different? Really weird. Really fucking odd. No need for it. Just profiteering off the side. Fucking teachers. Fuck me. Teachers need to get a grip. Yeah? Teachers are like dealing with the fucking wet kid at fucking school. Yeah? Like, for fuck's sake, grow up, get off the floor and stop fucking crying. Yeah? And they are. And they're fucking antagonists that want to fucking do this. They're like that. They want to sit on the floor fucking crying like that. Yeah? And then when it's fucking end of class, they're pulling your fucking bag fucking tails, aren't they? So you stop and you turn around and go, why were you fucking, can you stop doing that? And why were you crying in the class? You go, oh, somebody fucking whacked me one. Why'd they whack me one? I was pulling the tassels on their bag. No shit, Sherlock. Well, fucking, you keep pulling the tassels on my bag, I'm going to get annoyed, right? Oh, yeah, but it's all right, though, isn't it? Well, would it be all right for me to do that to you? Just come up to you and keep fucking doing that? Anyway, fucking Grant Shapps there. Grant Shapps there got this shit fucking... He needs to get his shit in order with the fucking forces. Yeah, because again, the fucking... You have got tons and tons of fucking land. Very valuable land, very clean land, in fact. Very much wanted land. And you could develop it to house your fucking forces families properly in nice places. Yeah? Where they've got a front and back garden and a fucking driveway and a garage. Like 1950s designs. Yeah? There's the human change, there's the family unit change, there's the requirements of the human body changed since the 1950s designs were talked about and drawn? Yeah? Or was it just the pipe work just cost too much money because there was too much of it to go around because everybody was a nice distance apart? Yeah? Again, get your coal, gas, diesel, petrol, fucking jet A1 and hydrogen in a fucking sock and you'll be able to run all that shit for fucking next to nothing. Because it's ours. We're pulling it out of the ground. We're not asking somebody else to pull it out of the ground, double the price, add fucking tax, then say, oh, well, because you charge me more fucking tax, I'm going to put fucking another 75% on it to cover that. And then you go, oh, okay, and pay it. No, we're going to take coal out of the ground, yeah, ourselves, and fucking go and burn it. Hot. Going to make our own metal. Yeah, that's going to make machinery that functions properly over a long period of time that we need it to. We don't want it to wear out. We don't want to buy a new one. We want to be able to clean the fucking thing. Yeah? We want to be able to change the components in it easily without taking the whole fucking thing to pieces. Let's start designing shit. Yeah? Or is it a case, and we go the other fucking way, innit? You've given up investing. You don't want to. You don't want to train anybody. You want to see them all fucking just become thick. You don't want to build anything. Everything you do build is just fucking, oh, well, it'll fucking be down next week anyway. We'll have a fucking boom boom, won't we? Yeah? Things you sow in the ground and grow, all fucking limited. Yeah? It's a vast array of fuck all anymore. You don't repair anything and you don't extend on what you've got. Yeah? You sit with your corporations on your fucking islands, having got there in your private jets, fucking looking at your private yacht bopping around. Yeah. But we're really happy, because our water bill's gone down. There's a few other fucking topics there I might fucking touch on later on. Coming up to 12:30, see? What'd I say? Fucking something about having a sandwich, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Have some lunch. Have a coffee. Contemplate the next Dodgy Git show. Or I can sit and have a good old wine for over an hour. Look, see? It's fucking great. Now, I hope you understand where I'm coming from with the politicians and the subject matter that needs addressing and the reasoning behind why it needs addressing. Yeah? Starting to make incremental changes like banning phones in schools. Maybe they'll start fucking picking up pens and pencils and colouring and all of a sudden find a different way of expressing themselves. And who knows? Yeah? Today's fad of the phone might be tomorrow's fucking the future fear. She's, oh no, I'm not fucking, don't even want to play with that. That's a fucking shit thing. Yeah? They go and read a book and fucking paint a picture, express themselves with fucking verbal language. A really fucking varied way. Makes you proud of them. Well, if you're a teacher, an ambulance worker, a nurse, fireman, policeman, in the army, in the RAF, or the Navy, yeah? Good luck to you. Thanks for your work. Go and read go and ask where your instruction manual is. Not the one for fucking using the machine. No, the one for you, the human body. Where's your company manual for the human? Go and ask your bosses where you stand as far as all this industry infrastructural layout and, you know, how the system functions. Yeah. If you're a fireman, yeah, you could discuss new trucks, fire person. You could discuss new trucks, new tyres, new equipment. Do you need new equipment? How you could improve the equipment you've got. Yeah. How you could change the supplier that you've got because he's rinsing you. And all it is a bit of hose you get down B&Q and a fucking L bracket you get down the hardware shop, and he's charging you 400 fucking quid for it, plus a sticker and that. Yeah? Just look into how you're doing things. Same as the teachers. Yeah? Are you being supplied enough? If not, why not? If the same old excuse comes from a head teacher swinging around on his fucking overly priced chair as we got no fucking money, yeah? You want to ask him why? Because he'll probably have some silly fucking event on, won't he, that's cost a fucking fortune, yeah? Go to the canteen, ask him where the sausages come from, yeah? Ask the dinner lady how she, after she or fucking they, a dinner lady or man, fucking whatever, yeah? Just ask them, how can we improve this place, yeah? Why is that no good, yeah? How could we utilise this piece of equipment we haven't used for years and fuck it, do you know what I mean? Just think about what you're doing. There's too much laziness. In my day, all I saw in the school canteen was women putting stuff into trays, putting the trays into the oven, taking them out again, and pouring them onto the fucking side. And that was it. There was no salads, there was no fuck all. I think I lived on fucking sausages through school. One bite out of a fucking flattened Marmite sandwich sort of thing. But I do give thanks for at least having a fucking bite of food through my day. Yeah. They're going on this morning. War on the work, shy. Fucking hell. War on the work, shy. It's not the work that people are shy of, love. It's the fucking policy they're working under that they now refuse to because it's unethical. And it is unethical because when something goes wrong, the system fails to address the damage that's been caused. Yeah? And until the damage that's been caused can be addressed in a logical and systematic manner to see resolution, yeah, there was always going to be this resistance by anybody. Yeah? Load of crusties in the street. I call them crusties because they're crusty. Bit crusty, aren't they? A bit crusty around the edges. Shower or whatever. Bit crusties. They're called crusties in town. And they choose. This is the thing with a crusty, isn't it? Crusty chooses to be a crusty as fucking lifestyle choice. You talk to them, yeah, they might not like being like that, might be a bit depressed like that, might actually fucking have a mental illness and not realise what the fuck they're doing. But I've met quite a few of them that say that I do not want the responsibility of any of that shit. Because I, as a person on this earth, don't need it. Don't need it. I don't want to have to think about it. And it's an I want again, isn't it? See, he might say, I want a shower, but he also says, yeah, I don't want to do that. And he wouldn't, or she wouldn't. Anyway, this has been show 49 of the Dodgy Git Show. It's Monday afternoon now, Monday afternoon here in England. I hope you've enjoyed your morning and your coffee and you've woken up and you've got some plans for this afternoon. And you've got something to eat wherever you are. If you know that someone that hasn't got something or hasn't got something to eat, please go and help them. Yeah, don't pass them by in the street if you can help it. Yeah, please, if you've liked the content of the show, like the subject matter, like the way I present it, or just like being here, place to be, voice to listen to whilst you do your housework or potter about. If you have liked being here, please hit the like button because that helps the doodah. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, that'll alert you next time there's a live stream coming out. So you can come and join me again, you see what else I'm going to talk about. What else we got there? Share it. Yeah, share it, click the share button, it brings up a load of doodahs, doesn't it? Yeah, if you got a Facebook account or WhatsApp, share it with a friend on WhatsApp, or post the whole Dodgy Git channel on your Facebook. See, tell your friends about it that way. And what was the other one? Like, share, and subscribe. Was there another one? Oh yeah, comment in the comments box. Give me feedback about anything that you want to talk about. Yeah, so it might be a subject for a future show. It might be something I've covered in previous shows that you want me to go and refer back to or readdress. Yeah, I hope you sort of starting to get the idea of the show, having joined me before, hopefully. If you're new, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, next show's going to be Dodgy Git Show 50. That's show 50 already. This is insane. Don't know how I've got here. I don't know how I've got here. Just one day at a time, isn't it? It is. Do one thing at a time and try and do it to the best of your ability. Yeah? Pass that ability on to whoever you can. If you don't do that today, do that tomorrow. Anyway, for the rest of your day, I wish you the best of luck and best of love to everybody out there. Share it about with your neighbours and friends and your family. Give that person a call. Do that person something for nothing. Yeah, I'd like you to join me again here on the Dodgy Git Show with me, Dodgy Git. I'm glad you could join me. Thank you very much. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.